Hello and welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance II. Or what I like to think of as the Adventures of Henry. Now, there's somebody I would like to find, but I'm having a lot of problems finding them. I was expecting to find them around here somewhere, because, yeah, that's the sort of thing they get up to, but no. Haven't found them yet. I'm going to keep coming back every now and again, just on the off chance I do bump into them, but you never know. Oh, hold on a minute. Buggy?
Look what I have for you.
There you go. Have some... Was it kidney, was it? Oh, it's beef kidneys. Oh, that makes a change. I think I gave you a pork one before, didn't I?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Now I'm confused.
Are you going to the market?
Have I been drinking too much? No, I'm not drunk. I mean, I just got up. I'm confused. Anyway, no, I haven't seen any sign of a certain person who I would like to say hello to. Well, I mean, when I say I would like to say hello to him, I mean, Mr. Hammer would like to say hello to him. That's how I'm thinking. But anyway, who knows? Maybe one day I'll run into him again. And we'll have a chat. So what am I going to do now then? Well, I'm going in the wrong direction, I can already tell. Because I wanted to have a look. Yeah, that's where I want to go. I want to be heading in this kind of direction. So I want to go over to here. Then I think we're going to go over and find out what on earth this is about. There's not a great deal left in this area, I'm noticing. I'm a bit disappointed, really, because I came back. The goal was to see if we could tidy anything up, clear up any loose ends, but also I was just curious to see if Von Berghoff had come back. I mean, I'm kind of puzzled because I thought he had come back to this region, because he suddenly showed up on the battlefield along with Von Owlets, and that kind of threw me because that's when we found out he'd escaped. Even he'd been always at that time he'd been caught, and he was talking about, oh yes, he'll switch to support King Wenceslas as royals do. They switch. And no, he somehow managed to escape. I'm still suspicious as to how he escaped, but it is what it is. I mean, Zizka was adamant that he managed to slip out a window. I think he was using the sheets. Oh dear.
Oh God, he looks terrible. Why does he have a flute in his ear?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Well, they didn't take anything from him.
So somebody kills him, but doesn't take the... I mean, that was just clear murder. I mean, they literally stabbed that in his ear as if to shut him up or something. Ugh. But anyway, I think what he did, supposedly, he managed to go to the blacksmiths and somehow steal a piece of wire. Use that to fabricate a lockpick. Actually, what's that over there? Yeah. He somehow managed to use this piece of wire to fabricate a lockpick. So that's how he managed to break out of his room. Then I think he used the linens to basically create some sort of crude rope or something. Because he somehow he managed to get out of. That's what I'm still puzzling over. I thought the way he pitched it was he he broke out of his room into another room, which presumably had a window. He then used that to then throw the bed out into the moat, and then he used that the linens, as I said, to sort of then get out through the window. So I'm confused because he's a royal. He doesn't strike me. I mean, he's the type of person who would get other people to do his work. To me, he doesn't seem clever enough to have even come up with the idea. Can't help but feel somebody on the inside helped them. But no. I mean, he also did it while everybody was celebrating having got all this silver. So nobody was watching him when he... Oh, nobody was really paying any attention to him when he supposedly then made for the gate and got out. So it's kind of, yeah, been annoying, but he shows up on the battlefield. Dry Devil's like, he just didn't have any time for parley. He just shot him with the crossbow. So he took a crossbow bolt, which turned out to be fatal. No idea where the horse is. So he obviously gets dragged off the battlefield, and then the siege begins. But supposedly, from what I'd heard, von Berghoff actually left. He left the region, so I thought he'd come back here, but I've been back to the castle. Didn't find anybody there. At least there was a guard on duty at night, so I didn't really get a chance to check.
Whoa!
But after talking to Lord Sermine, it seems that no, he still hasn't come back to the region anyway. So that kind of like threw me for a loop, because I was thinking, well, where on earth has he gone? Because von Berghoff didn't take over the Pragas. Brabant did. So it's like, well, where did von Berghoff go then? I mean, I must admit, I'm still wondering where Eric's gone as well. I've no idea what happened to Eric, because we were fighting him. Who was that? Yeah, we were fighting with Eric. It was a duel. Only for the Pragas to then suddenly turn up, so obviously we never got to finish off Eric. We were about to. There's a part of me that's like kicking myself. I'm thinking I should have... What I had planned to do was put some bane poison on the sword. Now I was going to take some potions, but the only drawback was as soon as we left and said we were going to leave, rather, the castle, next thing I know, we're in combat with Eric, so I never got a chance to do any of that, unfortunately. But I really wanted to put some bane poison on the sword. I mean, I thought, you know, it'd be kind of fitting for him, really. But no, I did not get the opportunity. Tis a pity.
Right, just untie myself like it was that simple.
Oh, that's who you are. Somebody being taken prisoner?
Right, just untie myself like it was that simple.
Tried everything, you know. It's hopeless. For God's sake, can't you be quiet even for a moment? I never gave up. I just wanted to get out of here. Don't you play games with me. You count yourself lucky I'm tied up. What a stroke of luck. You turned up just at the right moment, lad.
What are you doing here?
Well, nothing much. I was standing around when someone decided to tie a tree to me. It's awful. Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever?
Would you be so kind?
Sure. Why not?
Oh no.
It's lucky
Dirty
you
things
happened
with
to pass
fangs.
by when you did, lad. I hate to think what beasts might be lurking in that forest.
Oh, come on.
I'm, watching your back, friend.
Literally.
You can count on that.
This is not good.
Don't let them bite you. I heard it hurts. You're doing great, lad. Get them. Man against wild beasts. That would make
What?
a change.
Come here.
Will you untie me, please?
You okay? Okay. Stay still. I'm suddenly concerned. Why was he talking to that skull? And why did he suddenly say, was it praise to Jesus?
Could you untie me now, please?
2 seconds, I'm just contemplating whether this is a good idea, because I suddenly get the impression things may not be what they are. I mean, why would somebody tie him up in the first place?
Will you untie me, please?
I mean, what's that down there? They're in the Apollonia region. What's he doing here? And I suppose only one way to find out. I mean,
It's not easy to talk with my hands bound. Could you please untie me?
of course it is.
Thank you, lad. I'd like to embrace you now that I finally can.
That's all right.
What do they call you?
Henry of Scallis. And you are...
Magister Voiticus ex Aridus. A pleasure to meet you, Henry.
Well, it's odd question though, but how did you end up tied to a tree?
And what exactly were you doing tied to the tree, Voity?
Why don't you just call me Voiter? It'll save us both a lot of time. Well, the thing with the tree is a bit complicated. How can I explain? First of all, you should probably know that I'm a painter. And apart from a few unpleasant moments recently, I spend most of my time over there, at the castle.
And you were looking for inspiration by the tree, or what?
Of course not. I ended up there partly because of my own curiosity, and partly, because of the rash nature of others.
Okay, do you always speak in this vague way?
Do you always talk this vaguely?
Only when I'm trying to look imposing. You know, with my hands tied behind my back, I didn't make the best first impression, and I'd like to make up for it.
Well, I mean, I have had strange encounters
Believe it or
myself.
not, I've had even stranger encounters.
Really? Then you have to tell me about them, but preferably another time and place.
So anyway, what were you and that skull having a conversation about?
What were you doing with that skull? Was it my imagination, or were you talking to it?
Well, sometimes I just do that to sort out my thoughts. better than talking to myself, don't you think?
There might be something to that. Not long ago, I was singing to a horse.
See, we might just understand each other.
There was a reason for that. I mean, the horse liked to be sung to. Anyway, is your name Voita or Voitigus?
So what is your name then? Voita, or that Voiti something?
Well, that depends on who I'm talking to and where. But for you, I'm simply Voita. Nothing else is worth mentioning or appropriate to say.
This is a bit weird. So you... Well, again, what exactly happened though? I mean, I'm still trying to get my head around how you ended up here, tied here.
All right. So what exactly happened to you? And try to make it clear.
They nearly shot me, then beat me up, and finally tied me to a tree. That's what happened.
Who? Well, tell you what, just go back to the beginning. Start at the beginning.
You know what? Tell me the whole story nicely from the beginning.
Actually, this whole day got off to a bad start. I went for a walk to Slatigo. The scenery there is lovely, and I needed to clear my head a bit. But imagine, an arrow almost hit me. These two fellows had set up an archery range among the trees, but they somehow failed to notice they were next to the road. By way of apology, they invited me over, gave me a bit of wine to calm my nerves, and one of them offered to play dice. But he seemed to win suspiciously often, if you get what I mean.
So he cheated, in other words.
He was a cheat, eh?
Mm-hmm. I noticed he was secretly turning the dice, and naturally, I got angry. But instead of apologizing, he started shouting at me, and his mate whacked me over the head with a stick. And then I woke up here.
And where exactly did this happen?
Where exactly did all this happen?
Like I said, at the crossroads north of Slatigo. Those two had set up camp among the trees, right next to the path.
Slatigo. That doesn't ring a bell. Anyway, you're... well, I assume that's true. Yeah, you're very lucky you're still alive then. I mean, why not just kill you and take all your things? I'm puzzled.
Well, you're pretty lucky you survived at all.
Luck had nothing to do with it. It's all thanks to you, my friend.
Well, I was happy to help.
Ah, don't mention it. I was happy to help you.
Really? Then maybe you could help me one more time. It certainly wouldn't be for free.
What exactly do you need help with?
And what exactly am I supposed to help you with?
Leaving me here for the wolves apparently wasn't enough for those two. They robbed me as well. Just look around.
Can you even tell if something's missing in this mess?
Yes, my dice, and especially my set of brushes. I could live without the dice, but I can't paint with chicken feathers.
Well, okay, I'll go and get your things.
All right. I'll make damn sure those two give everything back.
Thank you so much. But if I may ask, try to persuade them by words, not by the sword.
Well, I don't particularly want to kill people, but, you know.
Don't worry. I'm no bandit or a killer.
Then I was damned lucky that it was you who turned up. There are plenty of killers around these parts.
All right, then. I'll go and look around for your thieves.
Thank you. I'll head back to the castle for now and think of a way to repay you for all of this. You'll find me in the loft, in the tower called the Crone. But first, I'll tidy up here a bit, and most importantly, finally have a sit-down. You know, I was standing tied to that tree for quite a while, and these legs of mine aren't the youngest anymore.
This is very strange, Dougie. Come on. I'm finding this very peculiar. Why go to all that trouble? Slatigo. I don't remember anywhere called Slatigo. Slatigo. There's a ruined building there. There's a drying rack there. And there's Truscovitz. That's it's quite a distance to be all the way down here. Curious and curiouser. Right, so what we could, well, we're up there. Let's head to here then, seeing as I'm going in that direction. I am definitely intrigued. I mean, why? Well, I suppose they don't want to draw attention to themselves. That would kind of make sense. But it's a long way to take somebody. And why? Well, I suppose if you tie him up, then there's no sign of like trauma, like, you know, if it killed them. It'd be kind of obvious. Although even there, I mean, surely, I mean, if they left them to the wolves would have eaten them. But you'd have still seen the anybody who would come by and they would have noticed the bonds. And you think, hold on, tick. Why have you got some bits of rope here around a tree? That looks a tad suspicious. Maybe they're not that intelligent. That is a possibility. I mean, if he is correct and you've got some archers shooting him and, you know, they're next to the road, they obviously didn't really think things through, did they? I mean, surely you'd fire away from the road, not towards the road. Yeah, that's stupid. Because it's possible. Anything is possible, to be fair. So many different types of people and anything is possible. Tell you what, Pebbles, I'm going to leave you out here. This is bizarre. So where's this here ruined building? Is this not the same building we were at before? And we found the black horse? Ooh. Come here, rascal. Yeah, I've been here before. I came here for something else, I remember, because it was because that was acting as a bait, I think it was, for wolves.
Good dog, Mart. Show me.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I remember I've been here and I was scratching my head thinking, how do I get there? And you know what? I still can't remember. How on earth did I get in there? Not that it matters. I remember there was something in here. I think it was the meat or something. It was attracting attention. I distinctly remember having to go in. Literally what I'm doing now. I'm trying to figure out how to get inside. Right, never mind. I want to go back outside because I want to go and find these two and have a conversation with them. Because I am puzzled. I am puzzled and perplexed. And I am perplexed and puzzled. There's a fire down there. Down in that direction, there might be that. You're kidding me. It's an interesting archery range. What's my charisma like at the minute? 30. Speech 29. I mean, I've got blood on me, which might make me a bit intimidating.
How are you feeling now? Any better? I told you, I'm fine. Do you think I can't tell when you're lying?
It'll be all right, really. At least that lunatic is gone. And that, thing of his, too.
Don't worry. We'll get out of here soon, and you'll never see him again.
Okay, so that corroborates what he said. So he has been in contact with them.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
What can you do for me indeed? So, gentlemen, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Right here? Oh, me and Clovis have a sort of temporary home here. I'm Ura. Ura Hawkeye. And you are?
Henry of Scallis.
Hey, Henry, have you ever tried popinjay shooting? If you've got your own bow and a few groschen, we can start any time.
Well, oddly enough.
Hey there, stranger. Come and join us. If you mean
So
no
who
harm.
is that friend of yours you were just
What's
saying?
your friend like?
Clovis? We've known each other for ages. We wander the land, I shoot, he plays dice, and that's how we make a living.
Okay. Well, interesting thing is, the painter sent me.
Does the name Voiter mean anything to you? Master Voiter?
No. Who's that supposed to be?
The painter you left tied up at the edge of the forest under a Trotsky.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Seriously. So I'm just curious. I mean, did he do something to you?
You don't really want to talk about him, do you? Did he do something to you?
Not entirely. That is, maybe. The whole thing was really weird.
Okay, well, where have you put his things?
Where'd you have the loot?
What loot?
Don't lie. You took Voiter's brushes and some nice dice. Or is there something else missing?
Well, I've got some brushes here. And Clovis has a few new dice, yeah. But that's it. Nothing else.
Okay, brushes. Hand them over.
You know what? Hand over the brushes and I'll leave.
Look, I'd love to, but, how can I put it? This whole thing stinks. How do I even know you really know the painter? Maybe you're just here to rob us of what we honestly...
Honestly...
What? What happened there? What, hey, what, and when, who, why, where, how? Seriously, you don't want him as an enemy.
Look,
If he...
what you just like...
Fine. Let's...
What? What happened? What, when, how, when, where, what, how, when? What, hey, when, who? No, that's too much.
I'm not betting that much.
I'm not forcing you. If you change your mind, you know where to find me. Farewell, my friend.
So I've got to... Come here. Seriously, dude. So don't you like your nickname?
Is it just me? Or do you not seem too fond of that nickname?
Not really. Four Leaf came up with his and insisted I needed one too. Well, so I'm Hawkeye. Not the greatest, right? But I never thought up nothing better, so I'm stuck with it.
What about you're a falcon?
How about you're a falcon? It's shorter and fitting.
Oh, every half-blind fool calls himself Falcon. I'd rather stick with Hawkeye.
Okay.
Farewell, good sir.
So I had a conversation with him. I have no idea what just happened there. Right,
Are you...
okay. So how do you know Yura?
How do you and Yura know each other?
I play dice, he shoots arrows, so we stick together. Every village has someone who tries their luck against us, but most of them leave a few groschen poorer. So, unless you're planning on losing some coin too, don't hang around here too long.
Okay, well, the thing is I've come for the painter stuff.
You've got a few things here that belong to the painter, Voiter. We'd like to have them back.
Painter? What's this?
Don't even try it. Yura has already confessed.
I should have known that fool would blab. So, what do you want?
So what exactly happened?
What
then?
really happened between you and him?
Well, Yura mistook him for a deer. Shame he missed.
And then?
He was a bit shaken, so we invited him over here. Only that crackpot started spouting all kinds of weird nonsense. And then there's that skull of his. Tell me, who in their right mind carries a human skull around? Well, you know how it ended. He got a beating and ended up by the tree, where you found him.
Hang on a minute. That's not what I heard. I'm gonna play that because I've no idea what he actually told me. It just suddenly there was blah, 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 and then that was it.
Wait, what weird things was he saying? Voiter described the whole thing to me completely differently.
Well, he was lying to you. Now you see what kind of a fucker he is.
Or maybe you're the one lying to me.
Then I wouldn't have admitted we hit him over the head with a stick, would I? I'm telling you, there's something off about that fella. He was telling Yura that someone's going to murder him or something. And get this, he claimed his skull told him so. If I was you, I'd watch out for him.
Yeah, well, either way, something could have killed him.
Didn't occur to you he could have died tied to that tree? You'd have a murder on your hands.
Oh, don't exaggerate. We dragged him all that way on purpose so he'd be clearly visible from the castle. He was perfectly fine when you found him, wasn't he?
I suppose. But apart from me, he was also found by a couple of wolves. If I hadn't been there, he'd be painting all the saints in heaven now.
See? That rascal's got some luck. Must be the devil helping him, mark my words.
Anyway, you've got his dice.
Yura said you have the painter's dice. Hand them over.
Hang on. Just like that? Do you even know what I had to do to get them?
Whack someone over the head with a stick?
Exactly. So, what will you give me for them?
What? Look, just give me them.
Hand them over, or I'll count your teeth with my fist.
Whoa! Calm down. I'm not just going to hand them over, but if you want, I can wager them. Let Lady Luck decide. What do you say?
Okay, fine.
All right. That works.
Your groschen against my dice, and may the best man win.
That's dubious.
I'll check how much I have on me. Here are my groschen. Let's do this.
Can't believe I'm doing it this way. Right, so I've got an odd die. I've got 3 of them. So they're always going to be odd. Can't remember how many I need, actually. Is it 6 or something? That's let's see. So that's the cautious one. Let's try that for a change. Favourable die.
Aw, you pooch.
There's the Wagoners. Okay. Unbalanced. Shrinking. Pie die. Holy Trinity. I'm not really keen on that because Law's getting me 3s. That's there's 2 there. That's 6.
Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time.
It's 3,000 I've got to get. Ooh. So that's my pie die. That's an odd die. So there's 3 odd dies. Let's go with that one.
Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
I've only scored 200. Ooh. It's risky. Interesting though, it's got a 2s and 3s, right? Okay.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Yeah, you cheat though, he says. Go on then. That's not good. Ah, I can see the dice he's got. Interesting ones there.
Like this.
I might have to borrow them off him at night.
Here.
Because I don't really... I wonder what that green one is.
These ones here. Damn! Shit!
Okay, maybe not. Might have a chance. Let's see. 1, 3, 4, 5. There's 3 5s. I mean, that would be what... So that's worth 500, 600. It's not too bad. To be fair, he might be able to win it in one go.
These ones here. Like this.
But yeah, I think I might have to borrow them back from him at night. I mean, he did say not to kill them. Ooh, 2 5s. Go on, roll
That'll
again.
do me. Roll.
Boo-hoo. I was hoping he was going to roll. Okay, let's go. So that's an odd one.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Tempting.
Nothing worth mentioning.
Oh, seriously. Even with odd dice. Are you kidding me?
If my luck keeps up, it'll all be over soon. Like this.
Yeah, I can see me having to borrow
My
them.
God! Oh, come on!
Hey, boost on that one. Ooh. So there's that one, that one, that one,
I should get going.
and that one. That does it.
My God, by thunder! If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I'd say there's some devilry at play.
No devilry here. Just a sign that you should hand over those dice to me. Maybe then your luck will come back.
Here you go. May the painter choke on them.
Right, so there's 3 dice belonging to...
Mark?
You just lost. Seriously, dude, you just lost. Okay.
I challenge you to a shooting match. You wager the brushes, and I'll put up groschen. What do you say?
I accept. Got everything you need?
I'll check if I have enough coin. All right, here you go. Let's do this.
See you later, my friend.
What am I supposed to hit?
Go!
Oh, hang on a minute.
And we're home free! And we're home free!
Oh,
And we're
fudgesicles.
home free! And we're home free! Yes! Straight into... fuck nowhere. Down you go! I won again!
So you got to do it. Oh, fudgesicles. Let's try again.
I challenge you to a shooting match. You wager the brushes, and I'll put up groschen. What do you say?
I accept. Got everything you need?
Come
I'll
on.
check if I have enough coin. Here. Should we
So it's
start?
I didn't realise that.
Archers, get set. Now!
I didn't realise I had to do that. Oh,
Watch
fiddly
and
dee.
learn! Too bad my old woman ain't seeing this. And we're home free! Oh shit! I hope I didn't hit anybody.
That's the crazy thing.
Well, I'll be. You beat me, but I admit it was a fine win. Here you go. The brushes are yours.
This is bonkers. You're firing arrows onto the main road. I mean, how crazy can you be? How crazy can you be to leave your horse out here? When you already know that. Oh, street. Come on. I'm intrigued. I mean, to be honest, they should be brought to justice. Something needs to be done about them. But, for whatever reason, he didn't want any violence. Ooh. Spoil sport. Keep going this way. And go that way, I think. Oh, hold on, Tick. Where are we going? Why am I going that way? I want to be going that way. Ooh. Sorry, Pebbles. Sorry. I am somewhat clumsy when it comes to riding horses. Apparently I don't know what I'm doing. It's neither wonder I don't try competitions, especially ones involving archery. Right, come on. We'll head up here, because he's gone back to the castle. That might explain the reason why I'm allowed back in the castle, actually. Because I've been pondering, why am I allowed in that castle? It was funny, I think it was Samine was actually warning me don't go back to the castle. But I came back just to have a look, because I wanted to go after Von Berghoff, but he wasn't there. Or at least he was supposedly locked away. Hang on a minute. Oh, not you again. Go away.
Whoa!
I have no time for him.
This horse must have cost a pretty gross.
Nope, got him for free. Or her. I think Pebbles is a she. Yep, I remember that. All that time ago it was a case of I didn't have a horse, but I had to go... Oh no, I didn't. I got him as a reward, or her rather, as a reward, didn't I? Because I was helping Sir Hans Cape on that. Yeah, that was it. I was helping. Anyway, I was helping Sir Hans Cape on, and I think we rescued him, and I think Pebbles was the reward. Right, you park yourself there. Goodbye.
How can I help you today, friend?
Doesn't matter. I was looking for a stable boy. So I was thinking somebody could have given her a wash. Actually, that's a thought. I think there's some competitions over there that I could do. So there's the blacksmith.
You cold piece of shit.
Charming. Right, so I think he said he'd be up there.
Hear about what happened at the big wheel.
Yeah, I think he said he'd be in the tower. So I've got his brushes back, but I'm still scratching my head as to what exactly happened. I was talking to, who's it, Yura, I think it was? And something very strange happened. I have no idea what. It was a very strange conversation that. I can't help but feel somebody bumped me over the head and conversation.
Hey, you can't just walk around.
Sorry. I'm looking for the painter. I'm looking for Voida. Is he in here? Because I think this was where the scribe was. There's the scribe. Oh, there actually. You're the scribe. Oh, fudgesicles! I wanted to sell you stuff. Have you seen? Oh yes, he said he was in the loft, didn't he? I think he said he was in the hayloft. Yeah. Okay, maybe not. So he's down a level. I thought this was a storeroom. There he is. Okay, this has got a painter's theme to it. Okay. I've got your things.
I've got the stuff they stole from you.
You must have been sent by God himself. Thank you.
Okay, spit it out. Why did you lie?
It's nothing. But tell me this. What kind of trick were you playing on me? I asked those two what happened, and they said it was you who started the argument.
Me?
They said you suddenly started acting really strange. What actually happened?
Nothing. If I did anything odd, it was only after they hit me on the head.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Those two seem pretty shaken up.
And I nearly got eaten by wolves and have a lump on my head. Can we agree it's my word against theirs?
So you didn't start it. You're absolutely convinced you did not start it.
You didn't provoke them? I talked to both of them for quite a while, and they both said the same thing. If they were lying, I'd know.
Fine. I didn't tell you the whole truth. Even before I almost became a practice target, I wasn't in the best frame of mind. Maybe I started telling them something their empty heads couldn't understand, and they took it out on me. But can we finally stop going into this over and over? Tell me, how did things end with those two? Did you settle things peacefully?
Yes. Both of them are alive and well.
I'm glad to hear that. Thanks again for your help. And don't think I'm going to express my gratitude only in words. I promised you a reward, and you'll get it. Here, take these dice of mine. They've brought me nothing but trouble. And to be honest, I wanted them back just so I could give them to you. And not just them. You know what? I'll paint something on your shield. Judging by the look of you, that could be a very useful reward.
What do you mean?
You may have the face of a village lad, but you're a warrior. Even my painted skull can see that. And it's got no eyes.
Thanks.
That's a really nice reward. Thank you.
If you want, we can get started right away. What do you say?
Okay, well, I mean, you've got a really nice workshop. If
My
I might
word.
say so.
This is a nice workshop. I've never seen one quite like it.
It's very modest. But if you're interested in the craft, feel free to look around. Just be careful not to get paint on yourself, or tread on a cat's tail.
What? Have you got some cats here?
You have cats here?
I'd say it's more like the cats here have me. They've been living in the loft since long before I got here. But I've got 3 of my own at home in Koutenberg. Adela, Agnes, and Daniela.
Interesting. And so why, I mean, of all people, if you're coming from Kuttenberg, why are you painting for the Lords of Trotsky then?
Why are you painting here in Trotsky, of all places?
Because I can. An artist goes where the work is. They don't get to choose. One day you're decorating a cathedral, the next you're illustrating letters.
I thought monks in monasteries did that kind of work.
And you'd be right. Well, mostly. A monk will illustrate a book for you, but nobles and clerks are more interested in letters and contracts. Every year they have stacks of them written, and they all have to be nicely decorated.
So how much do you earn here then?
How much do they pay you here?
Not enough, friend. Definitely not enough to make up for all the trouble this job gives me.
What troubles?
Trouble? Don't you just wield a brush?
It might look that way, but before you can even think of touching the panel with a brush, you've got to know exactly where the stroke will go. In short, you need a subject, and it's out there somewhere.
I don't know. Your little walks don't usually end well. Can't you just paint here? Nice and quiet.
Of course, I could sit on my arse and paint only what the lords tell me to, but I work differently than other painters. I've got much higher ambitions.
Makes sense. So how does this here shield painting work then?
I'm curious what you'll paint on that shield. What can I choose from?
Whatever you like that my paints and skills suffice for. First, tell me if you want an open ground, or if you'd like the shield halved, or quartered, or maybe have chevrons. Then we'll decide together on the colors of the individual parts. And to finish it, I can even paint some figure there, like Lord von Berghoff has his winged fish. Watch out, though. It won't make a noble like him out of you. And if it turns out you don't like it, we can always start again.
Okay, well, let's do it. Let's paint that shield.
Can you paint a shield for me?
By all means. What shield is it to be?
Ooh. Okay, I'll have to get another one.
Maybe next time.
Okay. The trouble is, that's the good shield. Although, go on, let's do this. Let's do this.
Can you paint a shield for me?
By all means. What shield is it to be?
Because this one's the Lord of Hololavi, I think it is. Let's go with that one. What the heck?
We'll get right to it.
Right, so... okay. So there's the symbol. So you basically switch between them. WNS to browse your previews and X to... Right, okay, to finish it off. This... Cross... Lozenge. Ooh. Checky. Chevrony. Bendy. Oh, that's so they're the embattlements. They're the indented ones. Well, tell you what. Let's go with the symbol first. So, oh, we could have a. I like the cat one. So I don't want a plain one. So that's a white one. That's a red. It's the crowfish. The crow. Seriously. Fish argent. Goat. Oh, I like that one. Quite like the red. I don't think mice or frogs are going to float my boat. I think I want to go with a lion. I mean, it's got to be red. I mean, I'm tempted to go with the dog, I must admit. Part of me says go with the dog. A dog and a fish. We'll go with the lion. Category. Oh, right, so you could have gone with religions. Yeah, so you could go through these. Oh, I could get a white lion. I like the white lion. I mean, that's the Skalit's crest. Let's go with the lion. Then there's the nature one, which is those. Then you've got religions, so you could get... Otherwise it's animals. Let's go with the... Where did I find the... Yeah, that'd be a bit of a giveaway. I think it was it historical? Yeah, the white lion. Right, colour 2 is sable. Right, okay, so that's those. So let's go with a pattern, because I need to figure out the pattern then. So it's going to be wavy. Oh, I could quite like that. Huh. Sand. Huh. Dark. Moss. Bone. Wow, these are a lot of colours. Sable. Sable. Let's do that then. That stands out a bit better. White on white. White. I wanted white and black and red maybe. Bordeaux's a bit too. Peach. Yeah, I think the nearest I can get is sand. There isn't a... I'd like a red colour to be fair. But it's too dark. Unless there's a way to get more colours somewhere. It's brown, sable. I think I'll go with that. Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
It turned out well, didn't it?
I like that. Oh, you can repaint it back to its original design. Okay, well, I quite like that. So is there anything else I can help you with?
Do you still need help with something?
Do you feel like you haven't done enough yet?
It's just what I like to do. I just like to help people.
I simply like being useful. That's all.
Really? There aren't many people like that. Tell me, Henry, do you believe in signs?
Sort of.
I would say so. I believe in them.
So do I. And I think that the fact you found me and saved me was no coincidence. We were meant to meet.
Why do you think so?
Call it vanity if you want, but I've spent my whole life yearning to create something truly great and meaningful. Something that would remain after I'm gone, so that even 100 years from now, people would know that someone named Voiter lived here.
I don't know. I don't know many painters by name.
No? What about Master Theodoric of Prague? Or Giotto of Florence? And surely you've heard of the works of the Parlour Workshop.
No, I've led a sheltered life.
Unfortunately, none of those names ring any bells.
And that's exactly what I want to change. Believe me, one truly exceptional painting would be enough to make me one of the greats. And here in the Trotsky region, they say there's a place that could serve as my inspiration. Unfortunately, no one really remembers where it is, but you have already proven yourself to be quite skilled at finding lost things. Maybe that's why fate brought us together, to help me with my life's work.
Quite probably.
It really doesn't just sound like a coincidence. What kind of place are you looking for?
Well, I hope you won't think I'm a heretic, but I'm curious what people believed in before they'd heard the word of the Lord. What did they think would happen after death? And where did they worship their idols? And they say that such a place can still be found in this region, a shrine where the pagan god Velez was worshipped in ancient times. Have you heard of him?
Doesn't ring any bells.
Unfortunately not. Our parish priest in the village only ever talked about one god. The true one.
Velez is said to be the ruler of the underworld and protector of cattle. He looks like an ordinary man, but he's got horns on his head, so people sometimes mistake him for the devil. So, what do you say? Will you help me find his shrine?
Okay, so how do you know about this, though?
How do you even know that such a place exists here?
It told me. That is, I heard about it from the locals. Around Trotsky, there are still plenty of pagan sites. Maybe you've noticed them too, have you? Not that I'd think anyone still prays at them, but they're here.
That's spooky. That's what I've just been doing. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so why does this interest you, though?
Why are you interested in things like this? You're not... you know...
A pagan? A madman? Or perhaps the devil himself? Who knows?
Very droll.
Okay, fine. I mean, I've been visiting pagan sites and they're old enough, so I'm quite happy to help.
All right, I'll help you. What do you need me to do?
Go to Vidlak Pond, north of Takov, and talk to the old woman who lives there. You'll find the place easily. They tan hides there, so you'll smell it from miles away. The woman's name is Kvietoslava. She should know something about the shrine.
Okay, interesting question. How do you know the old... Well, he's probably going to say it's because people told him so.
Are you sure the old woman knows anything about the shrine or Velez?
Absolutely. I've walked around Vidlak myself. There's a place on the hill above the pond that's called the Witch's Grove. I thought I'd find the shrine there, but unfortunately not. No horned head. So I asked the fishermen and tanners down below and found this Kvietoslava. But getting anything out of her is no easy task.
Didn't she want to talk to you?
Well, she wanted to, sure. But her memory isn't what it used to be. First, she mistook me for her husband. Then her grandmother. Then she tried to feed me garlic soup. And finally, sent me off into some swamp.
Where can I find her?
Where did you say I could find this Kvietoslava?
West of Takov, by Vidlak Pond, among the tanners. You'll know it by the stench. It nearly turned my stomach inside out.
This is bizarre, but I'm definitely liking the shield mind. I mean, it shows you that, but I could have sworn we'd changed it. Yeah, I can't see it, but I'm pretty sure we changed the shield. I bet Nick I couldn't sell my books to him. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody else is already using this. So I have no idea whose
God bless
standard
you, sir.
this represents. You two. Oh, this is a Dilla. I recognise you. Right. So apparently I need to go somewhere. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Somebody having problems? Or was it something else? I think it was the cook was complaining. That looks exciting. If memory serves, she was getting us to go around putting, was it holy water or something on the fires, I think it was. I think she was complaining about demons or something. Which sounds a bit concerning. Oh, better wash up. Should have done that first, to be fair. That was too obvious. Why do you do that? Have you got, like, your taste for blood or something?
Is this your first time riding a horse, you moron?
Good doggy.
Why did you walk next to a horse? Seriously, dude, what is it with these people? To be fair, I wasn't paying enough attention, like, but I've got to try and make it out as if it wasn't my fault. I should take extra caution when I'm riding a horse, because the horse can do quite a lot of damage to people, I'm just saying. So that's interesting. So the reward for that is we've got the dice. I don't know what they do, but they sound interesting. And we can go back to him, it seems, and get probably get our shield painted in different colours. Anyway, he said go to Fiddler Pond, I think, didn't he? Ah, right, so that's where we want to be. So we need to speak to somebody all the way over there. Right, crikey, that's a long way to go. Huh. Well, I mean, anyway, it's different. Haven't really helped a paint before. Guess it's the first time for everything.
I was never meant to be a warrior.
Get up now!
Stop screaming, for the love of God.
I was a peasant. My place was around the forge. Or the pub.
Drinks around the house!
But adventure found me. And I found this lot.
Watch out, watch out, here we go. Henry, our hero Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man. His fellow man.
I only hope I live long enough to avenge the ones I lost.
No doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight.
There they are. Well, now we're really fucked.
You have to fight till the bitter end.
The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.